you share any of the contents of that book that the Loxodon gave you?
Yeah, I think I would have read it by now. Like you just look around and be like, does anyone else want to read this? Like,
I think you did a little bit share it with. Was it? Did Bartleby actually read it with you, or did you keep it? I feel like there was a conversation about it before where you did
he
read or
told
someone
everyone
skimmed
that
through.
he received it and he was told all about it, and that like the nice elephant man was just like, yeah, you just have it for free, and Rook was like, yeah, I'll read it, and you guys want to read it? Now he's asking again.
What is the text on again?
Uh,
Servants.
yeah, it's on the extinction of dragons.
Mm,
Briar would take up the opportunity to thumb through it while they were walking.
Okay.
yeah, Bartleby not exactly the studying type, though he might be interested at some point. Like, he's not hungry for it. As a note, we forgot about the rubber duck. Or maybe
Shit.
didn't.
I forgot
It's
about
up to you, Rook, if you would have gone for it if you would have left it where it was.
You know what? If we haven't officially left yet, I would like him to point out the rubber duck to everyone because that was just very strange.
Yeah.
Is rubber a well-known material?
No.
Yeah, he'd
That's
point at the duck and say like, "Found that last night. That's weird. I kicked some sand on it and it like quacked into my brain."
Wait, what?
It did what now?
That's it. I said what I said.
Into
Mm.
your brain, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Aura of lucidity. Is it an illusion?
It is not an illusion.
Okay.
Divine sense. Is it the devil?
Oh shit! I keep forgetting that. I should actually probably like. I mean, it's probably not, right? Should I waste a divine sense on?
You don't have to, but
I have 4 of them. It's probably not celestial, fiend, or undead. It's probably a rubber duck. But
it's probably a weird magic rubber duck.
Well, Roy, you said it
I,
was.
I put these horrible quandaries in front of you guys.
just zone of truth, the duck.
Well, you told me
Answer a
it
question.
was a specific thing.
Was that?
You said it was something specific when I was looking at it.
Yes. It has sort of like enchanted nature about it. At least that's what you can gather from your Arcana check.
Okay. Enchanted was the word I was looking for.
Hey,
Well,
wizard.
it seems strange, but we could always keep it with the bear.
You can touch it.
You still have the bear?
Of course, I still have the bear.
Weren't you scared of the bear before?
Isn't that all the more reason to keep an eye on it? Um, Bartleby would take his staff and just poke the duck slightly.
You're just poking it.
Just poking it.
Nothing happens.
Hmm. It seems strange to just leave it here. What if someone else wanders across it?
Well, then it becomes their problem.
What did it say to you?
It said quack when I kicked sand over it.
It quacked at you.
Yes.
Briar picks it up.
Are you sure it wasn't the dream? Whoa, what are you?
Briar, as you hold it in your hands, it has like a sort of pliantness that you out of game would expect from a rubber object.
What on? What is this made of? And she kind of squeezes it.
Could roll nature if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll nature.
Okay. Yeah, from what you can gather, this is probably some sort of synthetic material, something that's not naturally occurring.
It's magic.
I mean, we have engineering. That's a thing that exists outside of magic.
But it is magic, too.
All we have to go on about it being magic is Rook's testimonial.
You can study it. I already examined it.
Mm, I think of any spells that would help.
Yeah, this is not my wheelhouse ability-wise.
Well, for whatever reason, it was left here, and I don't suppose I have any cause to bring it with us.
You know what? Fuck it. Divine sense.
Is the duck a god?
Is it celestial, fiend, or undead?
No, it definitely is some kind of object from what you can tell. It does not have any tracings of any of those things.
And it is actually within 60 feet of me. Is there anything else in camp? Like the fish?
No?
Okay. We didn't eat
Um,
the god or
you
demon fish.
you do get a sense of something infernal coming from Bartleby, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Slim would look down at the duck and then look around and go, "Oh, it's not anything. It doesn't see. Ooh." And would like kind of like stop mid sentence and then kind of glance over to Bartleby.
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Why?
Um,
I swear the fish didn't make me sick.
I'm not worried about the fish. They're not coming up with anything, but I just sense there's something infernal near you, on you, in you. I'm not sure. No one else, like Rook and Briar, don't have anything, right? It's just
Nope, just Bartleby.
Real quick, out of game, because it was at the end of last session and I was crashing. I just want to remember, Gary wanted me to take something for him, right?
There is an object that he wants. He said he would talk to you again, and that he gave you a gift, a parting gift, as a sign of his goodwill to you. And
His
that was
goodwill.
Yeah, you didn't
And-
sign you didn't sign
Right.
any
Did not-
contract.
he did
I
not
didn't
see the contract.
make me give him anything. All he said was that he wanted this thing, and I didn't agree to it immediately, but he'd be in touch again.
You did agree to the bag, though.
I did. To take it. Bartleby's shoulders slump. A kind of like the jig is up moment. Okay, listen, it's possible that my bag of bread may have come from a devil. But there wasn't any deal with it. He just kind of gave it to me. It was like free. I'm not gonna turn down free stuff.
When did you speak to a devil?
Um,
And wait, he gave you a bag of bread.
well, I asked for I wanted.
You sold your soul for a bag of bread?
No, I specifically did not sell my soul. There was no price. Ah.
There's always a price with devils, from what I understand.
Well, I don't know devils very well, and it seemed. Okay, listen. He came to me. It was like in the middle of the night, almost like a dream, and he said he wanted me to steal something for him, and I didn't agree to do it or anything like that. But he said that as a sign of good faith, he'd offer me a little gift, and Bag
Rook
of
kind of
bread.
narrows his eyes at Bartleby and he goes, "Well, what did he want you to steal?"
He wasn't clear on the details because I didn't take the job, but he said he would find a way to talk to me again.
Did he bring you to a hall? Was he purple?
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Briar
Wait.
narrows her eyes at Rook.
Wait, what do you mean first off, a sign of faith from a devil? You should already have faith. You have, wait,
Well,
why do
as
you know about
not
this?
faith, goodwill, like a goodwill gesture. And wait, yeah.
Well, someone's interested in something that we have.
Mm. I mean, I wasn't ever planning to agree to it. I'm not that stupid.
Rook kind of raises his eyebrows.
You took something from him, though. You took a gift. That's not good.
Well, gifts are gifts, aren't they?
Not with devils, I
Unless,
don't think.
yeah, unless they come from devils.
Oh.
And Seluna should be providing for you, friend. That's not... You shouldn't have a need to be cavorting with devils.
He gives me wonderful abilities to help other people, but sometimes I get hungry, okay?
So are we
So,
just going to
Selim
gloss over the fact that Rook seems to know this devil as well?
I don't know, Rook reads a lot more than I do.
You said it wants something from us. What do you mean? Someone. Who is the someone?
Well, devils always want something, right? Like, they always want, like, a soul, or a thing, or in this case, he wants Bartleby to steal something. But Bartleby says he doesn't have the details.
Right.
Yes, but you have a number of details about what Bartleby saw, it seems.
I'm a very learned man, Nelith.
You've cavorted with
I
devils
suspect
before.
you just happened to read a book about a purple devil in a grand hall
I
who
may
likes to get people
have.
to steal things.
Wait, you've made deals with devils before.
Well then, what's his name?
Huh?
Certainly the book had his name.
Vizga... I don't remember how to say his full name out of character.
As Gareth.
Vizgareth, yeah. You say, well, his name's Vizgareth.
I mean,
Well, at
Bartleby's
least we
given us
have a
no
name to beware of.
But Bartleby's given us no information. How could you know the specific devil like that?
I'm just making an assumption. It could be another devil.
You've
No,
made a deal with
no,
this
that was his
one before?
name.
Wait, it was? I'm very confused.
I think so. It sounds right. It was something like that.
Alright, how many of you have made deals with devils that I don't know about?
I haven't
not
made
judging,
any
I
deals
just-
with any devils. Like I said, I'm just a well-read individual.
I think Salim just glances. Seeing everyone being suddenly very shady as fuck, Salim looks to Gnome as the only person that they
I
make
assure you,
trust him.
I've not made any deals with devils.
Like Space Whale, fine. Different god, totally fine. But like,
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
sure,
the guy who's had his face covered since you met him.
your space whale's fine, but one bread bag and
One devil bread bag. It might be devil bread, but it's tasty, okay?
is. Listen, I didn't make any deals, and I wasn't planning to.
well, I
But
would
you took
suggest
his
not
bread
taking-
bag.
I would suggest not taking any more gifts or artifacts. Bartolome.
I know. I like collecting things, and it was.
And he knows that.
Yeah.
Saluna's been leading you away from those things. Doesn't that matter?
Well, oh, you're right.
Look, we don't need to dogpile on shaming Bartleby here. Everyone's got their own battles to fight. But
Apparently.
we should probably stay away from devils.
I really want to keep the bag.
Out of game, I'm like, well, that ship has already sailed, so like, it might as well.
Listen, maybe think of it this way. Maybe if he shows up again, I can get him to spill the beans about what it is he's looking for, and then we'll know some important information.
Personally, I don't care what he's looking for. I don't find that knowing it will change my answer. When a devil wants something, it's usually a good idea not to let them have it.
Well, right, but I know I took a bread bag, but at the end of the day, if he's coming to me, I do have my goddess at my back, and that might not be true for the next person he asks.
What did he want you to steal?
Something. An object of some kind.
Yeah.
The biggest shit. Like, Celine would just give a look and then just be like, okay. And it kind of, I think at that vagueness to it, would just kind of put their hands up and do kind of the helpless shrug and be like, look, I get that you all have lots of secrets and understanding, and I understand that. You don't have to, any of you have to tell me anything for us to travel together and get the job done. So just try not to get us, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, distracted, getting on the wrong path. And looking not just to Bartleby, but to like Rook, and then even Briar, given...
Briar raises an eyebrow. Yes, it'd be best for us not to get distracted. What was our job again?
Yes, funny jokes, great. I think Salim just kind of shakes her head a little disappointed and just like treks ahead, getting like... And not like, they're not like irritated or that like far off, it's just kind of like, it was like that first night in the tavern where everyone acted real fucking weird with their secrets and fucking fences and talking to cats and stealing shit in disguises, and they're like, you know what, I know what this was, I'm just gonna keep fucking going, and I don't need to know it, I don't need to know it to do the job. I wish they would be a little honest, but you know, it's fine.
Honesty is not why I got into the worship of Selûne.
No. And that's why I don't think, like, also being a worshiper of Selûne, like, they're not that kind of paladin to be like, you have to be on, like, they're like, okay, fine, like...
No, but you caught me in the lie. Am I more ashamed that I did it, or that you caught me?
Well, and the fact that everyone was just like, yeah, devils, and so it was like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, for now, let's go pick a mushroom.
And kill a bug wizard.
I think Salim would gravitate just a little bit more towards Gnome, like, vaguely, like, still in the group, but it's just like... not feeling like, yeah, let me be super chummy with everybody right now.
Yeah, the only distractions that Salim is okay with are Salim's distractions.
That... They're literally like, hey, I would like for no one to make secret deals with devils behind our backs. They were trying to be
all
nice.
Agree. That's probably a good idea.
They were trying to be polite and be like, please don't damn our fucking souls for eternity.
Well,
that's what they meant by distraction.
Right.
Look, you do what you want with your soul, okay?
That's actually fine. You can do what you want with your soul.
Oh boy.
After we find the people missing. You can do whatever you want with your soul.
So, as you guys are packing up and heading out towards the Underdark, does anybody actually take the rubber duck, or do they leave it?
Oh, right. That's the whole reason we were doing that, huh?
That's how this started.
That started over a rubber duck. Fuck you, Roy.
Anachronistic duck.
I feel like we should take it.
Up to you.
Briar would have no interest in taking the duck.
Selim will take the duck. It's curious. And if it happens to be from a dream and needs to go away, they can banish it later.
Put it in your inventory.
Oh lord.
It's not infernal, it's not celestial, it's just a weird duck.
Just a weird duck.
An ostensibly psionic duck.
That's weird.
Yeah, that does fall under the umbrella of weird, doesn't it?
Oh my god, it has an ability.
It does.
Oh lord. Quack.
Yeah, actually, yes. You can avoid suffering damage from a projectile or ranged spell if it's heading towards you as a reaction once per short or long rest. You hear a quack.
All right.
I never expected the rubber ducky to sow so many seeds of doubt.
That's why I was like, I feel like we're fucking ourselves up over all of this. Roy was like, here's a cool NPC, here's a rubber duck here, and we're like fucking ruining ourselves for an hour over them.
Unfortunately, this is deployed with my most suspicious, horrible character.
And my idiot boy.
So as
Yeah.
you guys are making your way, I think, Briar, you said that you were going to be thumbing through the tome that the Loxodon had given Rook.
Yes.
Okay. Did anybody have a chance to actually read what the text said?
I read the excerpt that you posted.
Okay, cool.
Dragons, a dark elf.
You will notice that there are, based on the markings that Gnome had on his map, there's definitely a lot of familiar names to things on the map that he has of the Underdark.
I mean, it's the Underdark. What can go wrong?
Everything.
So as you guys make your way, you do start to get like the sort of smell of sort of like a mildewy, like a very strong sort of scent of like dirt and decay. I don't think anybody's ever traveled to the Underdark before, but it's quite prevalent.
As I think Selim would mention, they're like looking a little uneasy and just were like, all these stories. My parents used to tell me that giant spiders would come and steal us away to the Underdark if we wandered too far.
Well, definitely keep clear of spiders down here. They're all in league with Loth.
Ugh.
As you guys make your way further in, the darkness turns to a sort of strange, sort of almost neon light-like glow as you look at the various mushrooms and fungus that is growing all around the Underdark.
Oh, hey, it's kind of like they have their own stars down here, huh?
In a way, I'd be careful what you eat, though. Some of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous
Oh.
and a bit
that
psychedelic.
makes
Some.
sense.
Now,
Gnome has definitely tripped balls at some point down here, is what
Oh
I'm
my
hearing.
god.
so the glow of these mushrooms,
Hmm.
does it look familiar?
In terms of
I don't know, someone's glowing eyes being a certain color?
I mean, there's definitely a similarity. I wouldn't say that you could draw a distinction between the two, though.
Okay.
Perhaps more of a coincidence, if that's the case.
Is this evocative of the spores that Bartleby saw looking over the bridge?
Most definitely, yes.
Nice. Okay.
You can hear the sound of running water as you guys are starting to make your way further inside. As you come upon what looks to be a pitch black river.
Oh dear. Well, this is different.
Mm.
I
They
don't think
call
we
it
want
the
to mess
Fork
with
Tongue
that.
River. It flows from the Gloomwater Lake. I wouldn't fish from it, that's for sure.
Ooh. Everything down here's named after very drab stuff. Or very old stories.
There's a lot of history down here. I'm sure if you've read through that tome, you know a thing or two about the Shadow Crag, no?
Not much.
No?
Reading isn't really my strongest suit.
Oh. Well, there's stories that people tell down here about the great kingdom that once was, worshippers of Elistrae. They lived in a community called Velkenvor, just north of here.
Hmm.
Been reduced to ruin, of course, now. But one of their greatest warriors was said to have fallen in love with a noblewoman from the house of the Shadow Crag, south of here.
Mm-hmm.
A lich, it said, took up residence in the Shadow Crag, obsessed with eternal life, and wanted to keep this Lucinda, the noblewoman, for himself. It's said that the great houses all rode against him, but all of them fell, and now the worshippers of Elistrae are no more. All of this area is nothing but ruin now.
Well,
It's a very
maybe
historied place, isn't it?
So sad.
There's
maybe
certainly a lot of tragedy to find down here, that is for sure.
maybe it won't come up.
Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
From what you read in your book, seems like there's certainly some ties to what once was of dragons, no?
Didn't it say something about them all being gone now?
That's
Well,
what they say.
What Briar said is true, then they can't have gotten it all right.
Well, that doesn't exactly make me feel better.
Well, perhaps we can focus on one thing at a time. The Ostomancer feels intimidating enough as it is, but we
Right.
can always try to explore further if with your map, if we either the ruins or the city.
Yeah.
Sounds like there might be more to discover down here based on what this book says.
We could just keep our eyes out for anything too creepy or crawly.
I think as they're walking, there's illumination from the mushrooms. So I think Salim's also going to cast. I realize I'm an asshole. I forgot. I do have light. I don't have light as a cantrip. I have dancing lights.
Yeah.
So I think that they would keep like these little glowing orbs that are like little starlight. They have like 4 of them. One near Rook, and then the rest kind of circling around the group out like 30 feet or so, just to kind of give some dim light.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys get a bit of illumination more than just the light of the mushrooms as the dancing lights sort of circle around you.
It's a
Thank
little
you.
reassuring.
Sorry, I forget sometimes. And look apologetically to Rook, given that everyone else can clearly see in the dark.
Rook just kind of shrugs.
No. I don't need to see everybody. It's fine. Oh.
I mean, it saves me a bit more torches, so.
So as you guys walk for some time, you get to a point where you start to see quite a number of bones
Mm.
littered about everywhere.
Are those normal down here?
The bones? Well, we are standing just below Stone Pass. They call this Stone Drop Pass, where unfortunate souls might have had unfortunate
Oh.
ends.
You mean they went over the edge of something like that chasm I saw?
Indeed.
So, are there usually creatures who... I mean, it could just be time, but a lot of these bones look like they don't have much left to them.
No, these certainly look like they've been picked. There's all sorts of creatures that live down here. Probably don't want to meet any of them.
Could I try to do a medicine check on the bones?
Absolutely.
Just as, I don't know.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it doesn't seem like any of them have been mangled by any particular creature. It looks like more like the decay that you would expect from like critters that would have been feeding on whatever was dropped down here.
Oh, I didn't see that in front of Briar. That's upsetting.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So as
Oh.
Briar is looking over, you do find what appears to be a drow in a suit of armor, who is quite dead.
In what state of decay is he?
Sort of like midway, I'd say.
Okay.
Can I do
Are there any
medicine?
obvious wounds?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I check and see how he died?
Yeah, you can roll medicine if you'd like.
Bartleby, if you want to do that.
27.
Yeah,
That is
so
much
you
better than
can
I ever would have thought.
you can very clearly see that this was delivered by some sort of sword to the gut. It looks like it went in through like a chink in the armor.
He was definitely killed by a weapon wound and not a creature. That's a bad sword wound. And right to the gut. That isn't a quick way to die.
Is there any sort of heraldry or identifying marks on the armor?
Yes, as you look it over, it looks like he has the symbol of Elistrae, the goddess, the good goddess of the drow.
Does he have any other stuff on him?
Yeah, he does actually. If you start rifling through his pockets, he has 2 potions of greater healing, as well as what looks to be a rather nice flail.
Well, I'd say these potions didn't do him very much good now, did they?
No, but if he died in a fight, Figured he might have something, and if we're going to a dangerous place, um, 2 potions of greater healing.
Would anyone like to take any of those items?
Absolutely.
I don't want to take them, but I think that Salim should have one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Salim should absolutely have one of these potions of healing.
yeah. I can heal myself. I don't need one right now.
I can technically heal myself, but no, absolutely, I should have a potion.
Your spell slots can also be used for Divine Smite.
Yeah, I can lay on hands a little bit, not a lot.
I've dropped
That? Oh, I guess Lay on Hands is charge, isn't it?
It's just like a pool.
Yeah,
I have 35 points
that's not
to
bad.
spend.
That's like half of my total health.
Yeah. But if we're in a fight, I would rather you be fighting.
Yes.
I've dropped 1 potion to Celine.
Yay.
And then
Here's-
the other to Rook
Give the
I
other to Rook.
mean,
or to Briar. I mean,
I wouldn't be against keeping it because I'm often
Okay.
Yeah.
off on my own.
Yeah, Briar could have it. Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Actually,
I've dropped it
Rook
to
doesn't want no
Fire.
cursed healing potions.
Does anybody
I
want the flail?
No.
I can't. How valuable does it look?
It looks pretty spiffy.
At the same time, though, if it's like a this guy's dressed kind of like a crusader or like a temple knight or something, pawning that back to his own people is probably tasteless.
it may be. Though, realistically, I think there's only one of us here who could even use it, should
Oh.
it have any properties.
I think that, I mean, if people wanted to take it, Celine would be happy to carry it. I don't know if they would use it. Their glaive is, like, important to them.
Mm.
Also, I don't know, as a two-handed weapon, if it has, like, not to meta it too much, because they're probably not going to use it anyway, but how much damage does it do?
It is a flail +1.
Oh.
It
plus one's
deals 1d8. So then 1d8 plus the 1.
I see. My glaive does 1d10. And it is special for me. So, not like magically or mechanically, but it is.
Yeah. I mean, did you still want to carry it then to sell?
I was gonna say, like, I don't think Salim necessarily has no motivation to take it, but if someone else wants to hold on to it, Salim's happy to hold it or like carry it in their stuff.
I mean, we have a mule.
Oh yeah, that too.
We do have
Oh,
a mule, and realistically, like, even if we take it back topside and sell it or something like that, or sell it somewhere, like, this guy's not going to use it, and the only other thing in the back of my... I know, that's... In the back of my mind, it's also, like, not to meta it too much, but God forbid we run into anything that we need a magic weapon to hurt.
I mean, we're level 7. We have enough sources of magical damage between all of us.
Yeah.
I love that in the past, hour, Salim has been like, cool, you're all keeping secrets and talking about devils and deals and shit. And then just like you're like, Salim's just like, if I die, they're gonna pick my corpse apart and sell all of my shit without a second thought.
Mm.
I've put the flail in the party supplies so that way Clover can carry it for you.
I was just about to say we probably shouldn't take it because we probably shouldn't have it on us if we run into this guy's buddies.
We can, like, wrap it in some cloth or something like that.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Bartleby's like, there's 10 different ways to hide it. Don't worry.
It okay.
Okay. Well,
Great. That's fine.
So as you guys make your way south, you don't see any more signs of fallen drow that are armored up. Looks like pretty much the rest of the pickings here are really just scattering bones.
you know, the fact that he was on his own is quite concerning.
Yeah, usually people would travel in groups down here. It is peculiar.
Unless they dumped the body here.
Well, this would be the place to dump it, that is for sure.
It looks a lot like he just kind of got killed there.
But he's in a uniform, suggesting he's part of a unit, and there's, well, no enemies around and no allies around, so...
If anybody would like to do an investigation check, you can.
Absolutely.
That's not my forte. I was gonna say that's not my forte.
Me neither. I think I'm mediocre at it.
Okay.
Good.
Rook, so as you follow the path down, you can see that there is a more fresh sort of trail of blood that leads to where the fallen drow was. And it heads, as you head south, it starts to veer to the east.
Rook
Trail of
point
blood.
this out to everyone, like, kind of point down and be like, well, I found out where he possibly came from.
CSI.
CSI the Underdark.
So as you guys head further south, Gnome points out to you that, judging from the sound of water, you're probably getting close to the obsidian cleft.
Well, that's not an ominous name.
If there's anything that you wanted to prepare, now might be the time, because he has told you before many times that this is where the Osteomancer is expected to be, and he sounds like a guy who's bad news.
I don't think all my spells are shorter term. I don't have any like armor spells or other things.
Pardon me.
I'm like, damn you, Baldur's Gate 3, ruining my perception of how long things last. That's a long rest. It is.
I know, right?
Very few things last until long rest.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think I have anything necessarily to prepare unless people have like a plan. Like if you want to try to stealth the head again this time, you do. I don't know.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I am prepared.
Yeah, I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get. My only longer term thing I don't know if we'll need, and I can cast it with an action if we need it, so. Yeah, other than that, all my abilities are still on the fly, I think.
Okay. If that's the case,
Welcome to being a rogue.
What's that?
I said, welcome to being a rogue.
If that's the case, Gnome will prepare some sort of aromatic for Salim.
Hell
It is a rose-smelling aura that will surround you, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the roll of his bardic inspiration die. So let's see what that is.
Nice.
Ooh.
We're gonna smell so good all the time. Gnome has the best ability. It's just aromatherapy.
Oh my god.
He's like, what if goop was good?
You mean gnome aromatherapy?
Oh, you're also immune to charm, but I think that you have that normally as a drow.
Yeah. But I'll take it.
Wow. Okay, so it's going to be 7 temporary HP every start of your turn.
Every start of the turn?
Every start of your turn.
Hell yeah. Gnome's awesome.
And that's for everybody who stands within 20 feet of you, including yourself, obviously.
I smell
Okay.
great, you guys.
Also turn your paladin aura on as well, because I think that'll probably come up.
I don't like that, right?
No,
Everything doesn't have to be a combat, but just in case.
Sometimes it's just a nice guy showing up at your camp in the middle of the night, lying to you about where he came from and mysteriously having food.
and not asking any questions about it whatsoever because I'm an asshole. Yeah, within 10 feet, people have a bonus to their saving throws and can see through illusion spells.
So since you're all standing within range, I'm going to give everybody, if you don't already have it on your character sheet, I will give you 7 temporary HP.
Thank
I
you.
added mine.
I smell so fresh.
It smells so nice. It's like
Yeah, love
it's
it.
like totally like getting the awful dank smell of the Underdark under control.
Amazing.
Yay.
Even Clover's like has temporary hit points. Clover's like great. I saw the +7 pop up on Clover. I was kidding, but it's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So
Touch this horse.
So as you guys approach, you can see the running water here is a little bit more, ordinary. It doesn't have the sort of like blackishness that you had seen earlier. Um, Probably because the lighting in here is so much brighter than the rest of the Underdark. You see that there's some lit torches up ahead, or braziers, I guess I should say, and you see sort of like a number of different, what looks to be like dragon bones about.
Oh.
Oh.
We're always going to make us fight a T-Rex. That's great.
What is this, Chrono Trigger? What's happening?
No, it's Dino Crisis.
You guys begin walking ahead over the bridge. You hear a clattering of what sounds like bones in the distance, and they sort of echo around the whole room.
Do we get a sense from what direction?
That's the problem. It sounded like it came from up to the northeast and also from right behind you.
Yeah.
Careful.
Can I roll stealth to stick to the shadows?
You absolutely can.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Holy moly.
Well, I'll take
The mouse
that
is
to the bank.
gone.
The mouse does
Mouse.
not drop any coins this time.
Mouse is perhaps in the house. Who would know?
The mouse has liberated his soul from all guilt around the bag, and so can now pass into shadows.
He's levitating. So yeah, as you guys start to head north Briar, you see that it looks to be sort of like makeshift bridge work. It looks fairly recent, kind of haphazard. Definitely not the work of like an expert carpenter, but it'll probably get the job done in terms of getting around. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Where's our goal? What direction are we supposed to be going here?
Oh, Gnome isn't entirely sure. He knows that in this area is where they're supposed to bloom, but from what you can tell, none of the mushrooms seem to fit the sort of moon glowing glow that he had described before.
So we're looking for a moon glow mushroom.
As you step closer, Briar, you see all of a sudden a wall of flame erupt in front of you.
Oh no.
Well, I find that's rarely a good sign. Oh, there's the Bone Wizard.
As the fire rises, you see a drow sort of like dressed in like very torn makeshift robes, and he has all sorts of like little accessories made from bone tied together. And exactly who are you?
Oh, just some travelers from up top.
Overdwellers. Here.
I suppose that is a word you could use, yes.
And what exactly brings you here?
Well, you might have heard this one before, but a mushroom.
Ah, I see. Trying to gather the herbs up here, the Lunaflare.
Oh, and you know the specific one, I see.
I'm quite aware of the desire that some might have for this, but I'm under strict instructions not to let anyone through.
Well, could you be bothered to make an exception if we ask very nicely?
You'd have to make it worth my while.
Well, that sounds like perhaps we can find some common ground here. What exactly would sway your mind?
I have an interest. An interest in bones. Perhaps you could procure some for me. Some rare bone.
And what manner of rare bone would be worth this?
Now, there's many stories that abound about fell dragons. I was hoping to get my hands on some fell dragon bones.
Briar turns to Saleem. How do we feel about giving the bone wizard evil dragon bones?
Is Gnome also with us? Since I know this was
He's he's currently with Clover. It seems like something has gotten his attention back here.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Sure. I feel like it's probably a bad idea. Right, also,
Yes, but I also feel like fighting a bone wizard is a bad idea.
who's giving him orders?
You know, if we can get in and out very quickly, I don't think it matters too much.
If something's trying to keep us from getting a cure for a disease that's afflicted up top, I think it very much matters.
Well, if we can solve that problem right now without violence, then, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Because let's be completely honest, our options are we barter with dragon bones, or we fight this guy.
Slim looks at the Osteomancer and is trying to gauge literally anything. It's just like, what do you mean you're taking orders? You seem pretty independent down here.
I answer to a higher power, like you, Paladin.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Merkel. Steve Urkel.
You have
All
orders
right,
from
so
your
he's
god.
he's working for the bone god.
The very evil bone god.
To prevent curing a plague.
I serve the true Lord of Death, not the false one.
You know, when people say that,
Keep antagonizing him, this will turn into a fight sooner rather than later.
What do we know about fell dragons?
They
know
are
that tends to be
basically
the last what died.
they are basically the equivalent of black dragons that lived specifically in the Underdark.
What do you plan to use the bones for?
What do you mean? I love bones. I'm a bone wizard.
Wait.
He just collects them like fucking trains. He's like, and this
Me
is my fell
bones.
dragon bone.
You're telling me that you would ignore a divine order for some really fancy bones?
I can serve Merkel much better with bone dragon than any sort of whatever will come of this disease.
You would defy your god for some bones.
Well,
I think so. It's just like that doesn't with no awareness, just like that slips out of like just in awe of like the.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if this guy's just bullshitting us or not.
That someone please should do that. Because Salim's definitely not.
He's lying out of his ass. He just wants bones.
He just wants bones. This
I
dude's
love
just
this
fucking.
guy.
I know
Yeah,
he's
Rook
really into bones.
Rook would come up to behind them and he'd be like, he just wants some fucking bones. Like, man loves a bone.
Well,
like,
I mean, if he's not actually serving any sort of god and just wants some bones, why don't we just get him some bones?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Can I use divine sense to get a sense of if there's anything around us that is like, is there like a holy symbol on him or anything that is remotely like?
You do see what seems to be a marking that would be very familiar to anyone who knows anything about Merkel, a sort of triangle with a skull inside of it.
Okay.
So suppose we take you up on this. Where would we find fell dragon bones?
Well, it's a good question. I've scoured all around these ruins trying to find them, but to no avail. The cleric of Merkel has promised me tons of bones if this disease works out, but truth be told, I'd much rather have dragon bones than elf bones.
Cleric of Merkel.
I have plenty of elf bone.
Damn, so a guy really came down here and said, hey, help me kill thousands of people and you can have all their bones, and you just said sure?
Well, one doesn't say no to free bones.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I love this guy. He's terrible.
Briar kind of leans in. She's like, okay, so the good news is I think this guy's probably not the brightest, but the bad news is I don't think we can counterfeit dragon bones.
Yeah. How many office cutaways are we having in this thing where we just look at the camera like, this dude really fucking loves bones? I don't understand.
I am the bone wizard after all.
What do you think he's gonna do with them?
It's actually all in the name. It's very straightforward. I don't know why I didn't fucking...
You know he's just gonna make monsters or plagues or something. You never find an idiot like this.
I'm more interested in whoever this cleric of Merkel is, who seems to be behind the plague to begin with. But I guess we could... This one doesn't seem to be direct. It's kind of like the ogre, right? There's just a deal made. He doesn't seem to be behind it. So if we can just get what we need...
Wait. Hey, did you know an ogre?
Ogre? No, I would never be acquainted with one, but I'd love to have their bones.
Bruh.
Okay, well, first of all, we can give you some ogre bones if you let us pass. That's
Really?
That's very easy. We can tell you exactly where they are.
Well, comparatively, an ogre's bone, tired one's bones, not quite as great a deal as you seem to think.
Look, a skeleton in the hand is
Okay.
worth one in the bush.
Well, you do have but of bones is I could acquire many ogre bones with an army of regular bones.
And yet you don't have any.
I'm working on it.
Well, do you want ogre bones tomorrow, or do you want them 4 weeks from now?
I want dragon bones.
Look, I'm trying to work with what we have here.
Look, we need to know the identity
Okay.
of this cleric, and we need these mushrooms. So you
What
can
about
either
an
help us
undead
out.
chimera? We found a creature with there was a whole bunch of different skeletons sewn together. It was
I
very weird.
Philippe immediately puts a hand at Briar's shoulder and is like, no,
That
that's an
sounds
abomination.
unnatural. I don't like the sound of that.
See, even he
See?
has standards.
You have
Brother only
common
wants a
ground. You
natural
can work
response.
with this.
So Bartleby would use his staff to send a silent message to Philip that just says, "We do realize what he's saying is if we give him bones, he's going to raise an undead army with them. That's literally what he's saying."
We have to kill him. I think Salim would look back and look around and try to find Gnome. Given this was Gnome's, like, we're literally here to help out Gnome, it feels weird to rush it and then make the decision for him. Be like, yeah, we took care of it. We gave him some bones.
Yeah,
Like,
as you look back, you notice that Gnome and Clover have not followed you.
keep him
Something has
busy.
kept them behind.
Keep him busy. I'm going to. We have to ask. This is Gnome's
Ah,
idea. We
ah,
need to. And would quickly just look
ah.
back really quick.
Yeah, make your way back towards where Gnome is.
Oh
He's
no!
trying
Yeah.
to keep Clover from panicking as there's a large, creepy skeleton monster of some sort that is just sort of lingering around.
Oh, it's not attacking us?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, because Salim almost was about to yell back and be like, "We need to murder him," and then like catches, realizing it's not attacking, like keeps the glaive up and then looks to Gnome and then looks to the monster and is like slightly lowering it. It's
Imagine this is the work of the Osteomancer, but it doesn't seem to be attacking yet.
he's saying he wants us to fetch him dragon bones and he'll give us the things that we want.
And you believe him that he
No.
would uphold this deal?
Absolutely not. He seems a little unhinged.
Salim, you've been doing this longer than I have. What does Seluna say about undead?
I don't know if she's like. It's not great, but I don't think she's actively like right out of game. I'm like, I think
I
she's
don't think that Saloon has a problem with
no.
undead per se. This is probably how they're used.
Yeah.
Oh, it creeps me out.
No, for sure. It's not. This isn't great regardless. You don't have to be a paladin or a cleric to fucking be like, hey, maybe bone dragon armies are fucking bad. Okay, let's shoot. So we noted. I think playing telephone. Salif comes back to Briar and Rook and is like, hey, we he's probably and Rook also knows this, right? I mean, Rook knows that he's lying out his ass, right?
Um, I don't remember exactly what was said at this moment.
You had an insight check that said something about him lying, and I don't know if it was about
Yeah,
like
I'm not.
clearly
I'm
we should
unsure
not
what he
trust
was.
this guy. This guy's fiending for bones. I don't think he's just gonna let us do whatever once he gets bones.
Just wants bones.
Give me your bones.
Tell you what.
He sees a possible deal.
We,
He wants
we
bones.
get you dragon bones,
I don't want to give him bones.
and you let us through to get our mushrooms. But you also introduce us to this cleric.
Oh.
If you can get me 2 fell dragon bones, then yes, I think we have a deal.
What are you going to do with the bones? Are you going to raise them? Are you creating? We can't do this. Come on, people.
You
What else
realize
would I do?
Would you rather there be a crazy guy with bones wandering around doing bone things, or a cleric going around creating pandemics?
We can do two things.
We can get the information from him.
No.
Did you say no or how?
I said how.
Oh.
If he's strong enough to go get these things on his own, he'd have done it. If we're strong enough to go get them,
What makes you think he's actually going to do any of this for us? You were skeptical of a random stranger who fed us wonderful fish, but you're suddenly very okay with Bone Wizard?
Because I
He's
know
shady
exactly
as-
where I stand with the Bone Wizard.
Do you?
Yeah, on the other side of a wall of fire that we'll have to kill him to get past. I can't help but notice that I didn't stab the stranger offering me weird fish, and yet that's what you're petitioning we do because you don't like this guy.
He wants to craft bones of fell dragons into an undead army.
And I can't help but notice that a skeleton hasn't harmed anyone that we've ever met.
There's one that's right next to Clover as we speak, and it's not attacking us now.
Oh, so there's a skeleton that isn't attacking us, and that's a bad thing.
Yes. Salim looks to Rook like completely, like as if like trying to get their reaction of if they are.
Rook just shrugs.
oh,
No.
Rook has no personal stake here yet. Perhaps he is not the best judge of this.
Look, you all may be fine with taking deals with devils or reading about all these things, and now making deals with these the osteomancer who's trying to raise undead and all these things, and trying to wave off that the undead dragon is better than a plague. But I honestly, it feels a
Oh,
little
you're right.
bit.
I should have known better than to put a moral quandary to a paladin. You just kill everything you don't agree with, don't you?
I didn't. Okay. Look, fine. You take care of it yourself then. Decide what the stakes are, and you make the deal with him then.
I have an idea. Ask him what the fell bones look like.
Bones.
Do you really think we can forge dragon bones?
I think
I
this guy
literally
will be
have a-
able to fucking tell if we try to pull
I
one
think
over
he's
on him.
super into fucking bones, dude.
Yeah, I don't think
This
we
guy
can-
looks at a Magic the Gathering card and doesn't even need a fuck. He's just like, yep, that's fake. Like, he's not.
This guy's autistic. Like, this is what happens if someone tries to hand me like a Sonic the Hedgehog video game.
Arcade's immediately like, no, I know what this is.
This is a bootleg.
Yes. You've given me bootleg Sonic. This guy would absolutely be like, you gave me bootleg bones.
Exactly.
They don't taste the same and they don't ring the right
They
way.
don't taste the same.
What I'm proposing is we show him a bone he has to come through the wall of flame to inspect.
Does
not
no one
gonna
have
do that.
Dispel?
I don't. But I do have minor illusion.
I mean, yeah, we
Major illusion.
I have shoot this guy regardless of fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could take this guy probably. We would just have to protect our fucking mule.
God, y'all really are just full murder hobo, huh?
Look, I don't want to kill this.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't want to
so
fight
sorry.
This guy.
You
I-
almost stabbed Jesus coming into our camp with fish.
I
But
didn't
now you're like,
murder hobo.
no, we have
Fish
murdered
then.
two things: an ogre and a chimera that was undead and trying to murder us, and yet we're now murder hobos because the osteomancer.
I didn't stab Jesus. I didn't even brandish a weapon at Jesus.
You were
You
so
want me to
close.
fish?
Right, because he wasn't trying to say he could literally use these things to create his own undead army.
He
and
showed up
gather
in the wrong
ogre
direction
bones.
and came at night, and you were like, "Fuck this guy."
So a weird
And
dude
this
with
guy-
glowing eyes knocks on your front door at 1 a.m, and you're just like, this must be
Osteomancer
Jesus.
knocks at your front door with fucking asking
No!
for bones, and
No!
you're cool.
You knock at the osteomancer's front door. And he says, well, I guess you can come in if you have some bones.
Roy, what have
That
you
doesn't
done?
make me feel better
I blame Roy for all of this.
for all of this. Roy's
You know, Roy's
dying
having the
right
time
now.
of his life right now,
Yes.
right?
I'm tired.
Oh, that's right. We know who we are as people. Um,
Creating your own trolley problem.
yeah. I would like. I I do want to meet the cleric. That is actually top priority is getting the cure and meeting this cleric. However, we can do that with the least harm. But don't pretend that this guy is some harmless individual, okay?
Oh God, of course not. He's got a wall of fire and a menacing skeleton.
We need to at least get the information first. Also, so you said wait, pause.
Hmm?
Right, the chimera was undead and an abomination and
Yes.
felt like it used like necromancy, or like it was like from
Yes.
nightmares though, right? Like it was
Well,
from
you would normally find monstrosities as creations from dream magic, from nightmares. But
yeah.
this thing was just cobbled together of like dead beasts and amalgamations.
And that feels different. That's much more likely to be
Absolutely.
like cleric related than like this guy. Like it wasn't just bones. Like it was like an undead
Oh yeah.
abomination.
This
So
this
it
was like something that was like yeah, an undead abomination that was
so
raised. Mhm.
so this guy clearly didn't raise the chimera. It's most likely whoever this cleric is.
No, if you thought the osteomancer had anything to do with it, it would have probably involved bones rather
Yeah,
than like a dead body or dead bodies
yeah, that's what I
sewn
thought.
together.
Okay. Um. Oh boy. Why don't we ask Gnome? Since he's the one that brought us down here. I'm like, I don't know, man. He's saying he'll give us the information for the cleric and the remedy if we get him these bones.
And you trust the osteomancer to keep his word and not take your bones?
Absolutely not. And I'm looking dead at Briar.
He loved bones. I have a lot of those.
We don't have to murder, we can incapacitate.
Ah, you're right. We'll solve this with gentle violence.
It's the
It's like
best
gentle
kind.
parenting.
Look, some people have to be held
Can we
accountable for their
adopt the
actions.
bone wizard?
Yeah. we raised the
Absolutely
next member
not.
of our party. Um, look, I
We
think
turn away Jesus, but we're going to adopt this psychopathic fuck.
We know what to expect with this guy.
look, we can't just keep making deals whenever we want. So occasionally people are accountable for their actions. I know this is a horrible thing for some people apparently.
Awful lot of whispering going on and not enough bone.
Rook looks over at him and he goes, "Look, we're taking your bones very seriously.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Oh, he's so nice
we
though.
we thank you for your patience or whatever."
You must understand, foul dragon bones aren't easy to come by. You're asking quite a lot of us.
Well, I wouldn't ask if I could do it myself.
Can't you just major illusion some bones for him?
You know, I don't think a major illusion will stand up to the kind of scrutiny that a bone wizard would give bones.
No, but he's got to get through the wall of fire to get to him.
I
Yes,
don't
but
think
he
that's
knows
gonna
we don't
work.
just have them.
We just said something about ogre bones. We can go back to the cart and play pretend.
No, this is also ways. This is so much. We can get through a wall of fire. Is that what you're worried about? Because like, I
The
can
problem,
literally.
the problem is not whether or not we can get past here and kill this guy. Make no mistake, we could do it. It'd be very inconvenient, and there's a giant bone monster menacing Clover right now. I don't want someone to get hurt.
We're
I
gonna get
hate
hurt.
that. I hate
Getting-
that she's twisting this in such a way that it made
We're
Celine
gonna get
pause to
hurt
be
trying
like,
to
even though
get
it's bullshit.
bones.
If anybody wants to roll a persuasion roll against someone, you are certainly free to do that. But I would say that the person should give the DC number if that's the case.
I'm really, really good at persuasion.
I will say, I'm going to roll a die. If you want to roll persuade, so I will have Salim no longer try to argue because I don't. There's not even like a clear argument necessarily. Like they're not being like we must murder him. It's against my creed or anything. It just feels very weird to be like, yeah, we'll get you some bones, bud, and like, but they do want the information. They're not just like let's just murder him. They do want to get like who the cleric is and get this in whatever the best way is. So if you want to roll persuasion, let's see. I'm gonna roll a d20 just to see what my fucking DC is gonna be to care.
I mean, we could go get the bones.
Oh, that's a nat
Oh.
one. So I guess do you want to roll persuasion and beat a 1?
You know, I have a +7, so I'm gonna take 10. I'm gonna say that the time that we have spent arguing was me taking 10 on it.
And honestly, I'm gonna say I think the very last thing you said about Clover and people are about to be hurt if we try to do that makes Celine pause, and then they just kind of put their hands up and goes, "Fine, I don't want people to get hurt. I don't want us to get hurt, but that also includes others not present here. So if you can get the cleric's information and this antidote or whatever we need, fine."
Make no mistake, we're here to stop the plague. We didn't come down here just to get a mushroom. We came down here to solve Gnome's problem. And solve it we will.
Celine looks to Gnome for a reaction.
He seems to be keeping his cool. Doesn't really have anything to say. It seems like whatever happens, he's hoping
We could
Okay.
get the
some kind of
bones,
outcome.
get the information, and then do something about him then.
That seems even worse, but okay.
Okay, so give us something to go on with these fell dragon bones. You want 2 of them, but if we get you 2, you'll let us pass, and you'll tell us about this cleric of Merkel who's been causing problems.
Most certainly. If you can get me 2 sets of fell dragon bones.
Sets of fell dragon bones.
Yes, the entire skeleton.
The full skeleton. You see, this is changing my understanding of the deal substantially here.
I have
2
changed the
gigantic
deal.
skeletons. We just need to bring them over.
On
Briar
the cart
kinda
that we can't
gestures
take.
to this skeleton right here. He's like, so what's the deal with this one? Is this one not good enough? Is this dragon not fell enough?
It's broken. I don't like it.
Oh my god! Why? Can't we just bully him?
Briar just looks at Salim, so defeated.
Salim gives the most like it is trying to be as even and calm and understanding as possible, but you can tell there is a I told you so right at the brim of like they're trying to seem sympathetic, but they're like
Now I'm trying to
This is how we
understand
need
here.
to
but
treat this
seems-
man.
It seems perhaps that the terms of your deal are not quite the way I understand them.
Give me your lunch money.
What's not to understand? I want bones.
Well, I found you a fell dragon skeleton. Here's one.
They found
like
that.
I can't help but notice you don't have it, and I do.
Eyes
I
narrow.
I want Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
So, we'll get you another skeleton, and you'll let us pass.
Yes. If you can get me a full fell dragon skeleton, I will let you pass and take your mushrooms.
All right. So you can't get these skeletons.
I can't find them.
You can't find them. So you don't have any leads for us.
We need a good treasure hunter.
I could locate an object, but I would need the people to have seen it first, or have a very, very good description, or something.
Briar
Apparently
points
there's
to
a
the skeleton
broken
immediately
skeleton.
next to her.
Is that literally like it is literally a fell dragon bones? It's not.
Yeah, it's an imperfect one, but it is a fell dragon's full set of bones.
I I can use magic to locate an item if it is not so far. It was out of game. It's within 1,000 feet.
That's
So I can, if I have to just, it has to be, I have to have seen it up close with at least once, which if these are the bones, I could potentially cast it.
But that lasts a little while, doesn't it? The spell.
Let me see. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
So not quite. It would give us like a direction, like if it was within I don't know how much 1,000 feet is. I'm dumb. I don't know if that's like,
Like
is that just this
0.2
room?
miles.
Like,
Like 0.2 miles.
oh, okay. So that it wouldn't be very helpful unless there's like one literally buried like over this ledge.
Yeah.
Okay. So never mind. I take it all back. I can't do that. Can I get a sense how many like does this guy seem powerful and healthy? And in game terms, like I'm trying to gauge how many hit points he has. Is he like our level of like resilient? Like is he our level of powerful?
He definitely exudes a certain level of confidence, I could say that.
Is there any role I could do to kind of gauge? Because I want to sleep him so bad.
If you want to like do like maybe a medicine check, maybe?
Don't fall into the trap. Elves are immune to sleep.
Oh,
Because
fuck,
he's an
you're
elf,
right.
right?
Yeah,
He's
no,
a
you're
drow,
right.
yeah.
Never mind. I would know that. My character would know that. I'm a dumbass that has done like 4 different things. Like I love how like the god figure comes in and I don't do any paladin shit, but then like here I'm like I can do 4 different things and I can't. I could zone of truth him. But I think he's telling us. Oh no, you said he's lying. But like oh, but it could avoid answering things. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? I think Roy expected us to just murder this guy, and we are trolley probabling
No,
ourselves.
not true.
Yeah,
There
well,
are many ways to solve each problem.
Roy shouldn't have made this guy so charming if we were
I just
supposed to just murder him, okay?
I'm just flashing back to our very first campaign where it was like random bandit NPC, and then we were like, no, we're capturing her and taking her with us, and created our own trolley problem for like an hour.
We can do this.
Sam
If we
Smurf
want-
of a goblin.
If we want to get through the wall of fire, I have an idea.
Oh,
I
I can get
don't
through.
know
We
if
can
it'll
get
work.
past it easy. I could literally
Oh,
misty
yeah.
step past it. Like I don't need.
Oh,
There are catwalks that will lead us directly past it.
right. So if you Misty step through and punch him, he can lose concentration on his spell.
Yeah. Oh no, that's Salim has no problem going up and smashing this guy. Briar has been trying to convince us that that's morally wrong somehow, and so Salim has done a good enough job that Salim has considered it.
I want to pants him.
She somehow like did a reverse psychology. Was like, well, isn't killing the
Listen.
evil necromancer actually the evil act? And I'm like, oh, I never thought of it that way.
Name
Not a
one evil thing
necromancer,
you've
he's
seen
a
him
bone
do.
mancer.
Sorry, Roy. He's not an evil necromancer. He's a bone mancer. They're
He also
neutral.
hasn't done anything evil.
Are you serious?
That we
He
know.
literally has. It's
He's
sitting in the
literally
back.
working with the cleric of Urkel to continue a fucking plague and has awful bone creatures around that have also like he has. I have tons of elf bones. Did that not? He has tons of elf bones.
Look, Roy's boss sucks. We don't think Roy's evil.
Oh my god. He has tons of elf bones. Where do you think he got them from?
Probably from all the dead elves.
Anytime I've gone to hang out with Roy, you
Did
know
he
what Roy
upcycle
hasn't
them?
done? He hasn't asked me for bones.
Look, Roy's hyperfixations are Roy's business.
Jesus Christ.
I just love you're arguing me the ethics of this as if it's like where you were literally going to stab a random traveler and made him sleep outside of the camp.
That was me.
Okay, that's fair.
You, oh, that was both of you. To be fair, I don't think
I literally just watched.
like oh you were gonna invite him in.
Oh, because the stranger with magic glowing eyes showing up when you're vulnerable in the middle of the night is drastically different from you walking up to this guy's front doorstep and being like, "Hey, we're gonna kill you for some mushrooms."
Oh, just for some mushrooms.
And not for
The giant bone
creating
snake
monsters.
threatening our mule as we speak.
Again, much like me watching the fish guy, the bone snake's not doing anything. Is the bouncer outside of a club evil?
All right, well, I gave you the
The
option
bone
to solve
snake's
this
not
on
here
your
for
own.
decoration.
I gave you the option to solve this without violence. How are you doing?
Because you haven't done any violence either. We're trying to find the bones here.
I'm waiting for you to be done before to give the okay for the violence. You convinced Salim.
Oh, so you need my permission for violence now.
You convinced Salim to hold off, so they are waiting for you to do whatever plan that you have.
Yeah, we can start going to look and see if we can
Don't
find
ooh me, Roy. Don't do this.
The monsters are cute, but the bone wizard's not cute, huh? I see how it is.
I'm pulling back my fucking gay catlock shit real fast. We're not debating the ethics of this. You can in game you convince Salim, so Salim is waiting.
What is
Salim rolled a
Briar's
fucking
choice?
1.
What is Briar's choice of persuasion?
If she winds up just stabbing this guy, I'm going to fucking die.
I've got your bones
You seem
right
convinced
here.
that Briar is going to be the one who kills people.
No, you can just not be opposed to. You cannot be outraged randomly at me trying and call me a murder hobo for trying to fight the osteomancer. Not even murder him, just literally like get some information and knock him out.
I just want to give him a gentle concussion.
Yeah.
You ever think that he might need his brain for his job?
He summoned a wall of fire and skeleton creatures and has a bunch of dead elves in his basement.
And I'm just saying, it would be hard to conjure walls of fire if you had a concussion. So like,
it'd be hard to collect elf bones if he can't fucking think about them.
Impacting his job performance.
Oh my god, I can't do this.
The cleric's gonna get him on a fucking performance improvement plan. It's gonna wreck his day and his self-esteem.
His quarterly review is going to be terrible. He's not going to get a bonus. He's not going to get a bonus.
Bonus bones. He has to get his holiday bonus bones. Except he's only gonna get a gift card. He's not gonna get it. He's gonna get like a 25 gold gift card for like Bones RS. He's not actually gonna get cool Felldragon bones.
More like bones in us, if you think about it.
I hate you so much. Arcade's just dying in the corner.
I love the bone wizard.
I think your feelings are getting in the way. They're fogging your perception of ethics a little bit.
Your
right. Love for this NPC is
assault about this.
I think your judgment's a little clouded based on how much you love the Bone Wizard. We've been whispering this whole time in front of him.
I gotta be honest, Mr. Osteo. Do you have a name, or are you just the Osteomancer? Is that like a title?
Oh, my name is Luthdax.
Luthdax. That's a good name. It's a strong name. Now, you've given us really no actual way to come in on this. If you could tell us where a Felldragon skeleton was, even in a general sense, we could maybe fill this out. But
well,
you're not really giving us a lot here.
Before you came along, I was thinking of seeking out a treasure hunter I heard was in the east of the Underdark.
And this
woman
treasure
by the
hunter knows
name
how to
of
find dragon bones.
Holly.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
A treasure hunter by the name of Holly.
And she's where?
To the east. I'm not sure if she made it to the city or not, but I'd heard that she was trying to find an item of import.
Did you hear?
Left quite an impression, I heard.
Did you hear what she was looking for?
Hmm. Well, there's no shortage of treasures down here. I'd have to ask her.
Fuck. That's not a game, fuck.
Briar turns and walks away.
What? What? Briar, what? Celine looks to the others.
I guess we're gonna go look for a bone.
Rook just shrugs.
Where do we look for bones? Ugh, gross.
We'll be back for this information, okay? Don't go anywhere. We will find you.
Back with bones, I hope.
Oh, God.
Salim doesn't even respond and just fucking walks away. What is this about?
The bone creature that was hovering about sort of slinks into the ground and slithers away.
Great. Well, are we going to find a treasure hunter and find his bones, I guess?
Is that your plan, just to walk away?
I don't really care about the bone wizard anymore. I have to find this treasure hunter.
Are you okay? So I need at least a little bit of information from literally anyone. I don't care if you deal with demons. I don't care if you have to find treasure or bones. But like, we need to work at least a little bit together in order to do anything. So
The osteomancer just told me that someone very important to me is in a city to the east of here. The last I heard about them, they were in a lot of trouble.
oh,
Treasure hunter that he spoke of? You know her.
Yes.
Well,
and she's in trouble.
Last time anyone spoke to me about her at all, she was in trouble with demons.
Demons.
he just... Oh, no.
Out of game, we are aware that the Gary is a devil, not a demon.
That's correct. There is a different.
Okay, I want to make sure that like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Devils are, like in the D&D lore, very
Yeah.
much lawful, whereas demons are quite chaotic.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was
Mhm.
yeah, okay.
Well, then maybe we go find her, and it looks like, if nothing else, this guy's gonna sit here and go fuck himself until we get back.
Do you care about the little detour gnome? I mean, you
Well, if it'll kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, we can help Briar with her friend and get access to the shrooms. It seems like it's worth exploring.
not that you need our permission, of course, but it does feel like something we should help you with.
I'm not going to derail what you're trying to do. This is my business. If you guys still want to beat up the bone wizard, then by all means, you don't have to come with me, but I'm going.
Someone important to you is in trouble, and we offered to help Gnome out of our way, just like you have been helping us. We might as well.
Your thing is more important, and he made it clear that he can't do what he wants to do anyway unless we bring him his stupid bones. So
Sounds like this person that you know and care about knows about bones.
Does she know? Does she like bones just as much as this guy?
I don't know if she likes anything as long as it's worth money.
Well,
You two are very similar then, huh? Sorry.
Damn.
That was cold.
Well, you all mentioned money a lot. I'm just saying. I didn't. Sorry. Okay.
I don't think Briar's brought money up once.
She absolutely has. She's offered. Like she's talked about the cost or price of things that I think every one of you at some point has. Leba's noticed because it was. Oh, that was literally the. There was something part of it. There was a time where when she came back at night. And she had mentioned something, and Slim was like, "Oh, dragons have a lot of treasure and gold, and it would be
Oh
like
yeah.
helping people." And she was like, "Oh yeah, but it's worth so much money." You're like, "Oh, that too, I guess."
Well, if we're going to head east, I would suggest perhaps taking the pier. We might find a boat there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go over the water, huh?
It's true. Um, if you have inklings to go a different direction, though, he takes out the map.
Follow your lead. We just have to cross that body of water.
There's for sure a pier here, over to the east. I imagine that there might be another down this way, but I can't be sure.
No. I don't want to deal with the which way? Okay, never mind. I think I see. Let's go this way seems closer.
All right,
The
everybody.
obsidian cleft is past the bone wizard, right?
Hmm?
The obsidian cleft is past the bone wizard.
That was where we were just at. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So,
We only have the one choice, really.
if everyone's of the same mind,
Yeah.
actually, there was another path down this way that would lead you to this area down here, over to this shore here.
Mm.
Well,
Well, I guess if we're already going so far out of our way, the direct route makes most sense.
yeah, and a pier and a boat seems smart.
If that's the case, Gnome will guide everyone off in that direction.
Cool.
Yeah, as you make your way, it's fairly uneventful, thankfully. You do catch sight of some strange creatures, some subterranean things, but nothing particularly dangerous. As you make your way to the Illustrated Pier.
I would also like to point out that we spent a bunch of time getting in a ridiculous discussion with the Bone Lord, only to then find out that this entire time he was holding on to this nugget of critical information.
And still has more. He has a lot of information.
Oh, we're gonna have to deal with him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we will. It'll be a treat.
As you make your way to the pier, you can see in the distance there is a singular light, torch that's lit. It seems a very small figure is holding it, and you can hear in the distance the crashing of waves from the lake.
Can I put the dancing lights up again?
Absolutely. Do you want them around you?
One near Rook, and then yeah, just a couple like around us, so we can.
See.
I think they can go up to what, 60 feet. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's that thing over there? Oh, it looks like there
A
are
horned
bodies.
creature.
And I think as they're walking, Celine would just mention the fire and go, and just for the record, I don't solve all problems with violence. That's until like seeing some bodies around and being like, oh.
Yeah. As you look through the dark with your dark vision, you can see that it is absolutely just littered with bodies,
Oh dear.
all in suits of armor. anybody wants to roll a perception check, you are welcome to.
Sure.
Sure. There's no light following the book.
Oh, my bad. Boop.
Oh, no perception for me.
Oh,
Go
Oh,
team.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh.
Bartleby's the only one that has anything remotely perceptive.
And Bartleby, you can see as you observe the little creature seems to have a pair of horns, and with its free hand, it's rifling through this corpse's thing.
My God, it's another blorbo.
We need to adopt
What if
him.
it's a scrungly?
I'm not there.
Briar's just gonna use Featherfall and jump straight down these cliffs.
Yeah,
Just heroed land.
That's an outwill. Just YOLO it.
as you jump down, you can see very clearly the sort of scattering of bodies all around.
Do these all have the same insignias on them as from before?
Well, the ones dressed in blue have the same insignias. The ones in red have a very different spider-like insignia.
There's a
Is
statue over here.
Where are you?
Oh, sorry, I'm very small.
You are, sorry. Everything's grayscale and you're very tiny, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
Dark
This
vision
will
is
come up
hard to
again.
look
dark vision's helpful, but it also
I
is
see.
there we go.
at. I see no statue. Oh,
And that doesn't look like an evil spider lady.
No, if anybody wants to roll a religion check, you're certainly free to.
Sure. Not great. Nope.
Guess not.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you can't tell. Bartleby, you notice that this is definitely from the look of her. It would have been a statue to Elistrea.
Yeah, I would
Jesus.
mention that.
We're just
So clearly they're having an internal conflict. And what is that little thing in the distance?
he's just a little guy.
Seems to be rummaging.
Yeah, he's just running around to different bodies and just rummaging through their things. From the head of it, it looks like he's got some kind of maybe goat's skull on his head.
He's so cute, look at him.
He is a little blorbo. But is he evil?
We need to adopt him immediately.
As long as he doesn't want bones.
As the dancing lights approach, the horned creature turns and looks and does like a panicked leap and jumps behind the corpse.
Seeing the reaction, I guess, since it's to the orbs that are around, so Lehman goes, it's okay. We're not trying to hurt you.
You hear it speak in a tongue that you've never heard before.
Oh. Slim kind of looks helplessly to the others, a little bewildered. I don't know if anyone else understood it.
Nope, nobody else understood the tongue that it was spoken in.
Cool.
if only we had a mouse who could understand every language.
I was going to say, but I have to use my message spell for it. Still, I would use my xenoglossic message and just hello?
The creature has a sort of panicked look and then turns around
See if that
and takes out a sword that bears resemblance to something that you very much have seen before, Briar. It is a blade that your father had acquired some time ago, known as the Eye of Malice.
Oh.
And it has the insignia of your family installed in a round ruby at the pommel.
Hello, who are you?
It starts screaming in the same language.
Because it can, what is it? I can understand and respond in any spoken language used by the target, even if you do not share a common language.
It has to be pointing at you for its words to be understood by you.
Oh.
So it can understand you, but you can't understand it unless it complies.
I can
I
go
see.
to sleep.
I just kind of make a funny pointing gesture and try. No, yeah, okay. You can point if you point at me and talk back.
It hisses at you.
Oh, okay. Well, this is. It's not working.
What kind of role would it? It sounds insulting to say animal handling.
It's definitely not an animal.
Persuasion. What like? Can I? He'll be really
Divine
mad. I was
sense.
gonna say, I could try to do minor illusion to give him little fake food, but then he'll be really mad when it's like not
Not.
real.
You could just give it real food.
Oh, that's true. You have bread, bud. You have so much bread.
Oh, I do have bread.
I
I'll
would
take
like
out.
to cast invisibility on myself as using a spell slot.
Okay, go ahead.
I would in fact take out a little bit of bread, suspecting that this thing might be some kind of little fiend.
I still have
And
feather fall on as well, so I'm just gonna. I can't. There we go. Thank you.
Yep,
Can I make a stealth check to sneak up on him?
you can. Yeah, so as Briar approaches, it seems as though the creature does not register.
What kind of check would it be to just snatch the sword?
That would be a sleight of hand.
Okay.
So as you snatch the blade from its hand, it turns around and sees that the blade has disappeared.
I guess I wouldn't be invisible anymore either.
Oh, right, because you took an action.
Yeah.
That's true. So as you take the blade in hand and he turns to see,
ugh,
you
Well, it says
hear,
it ends if your target attacks or casts a spell.
okay, if that's the case,
Oh,
then you would
okay.
still be invisible.
And since I'm carrying this, would the sword also be invisible now?
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
oh, uh,
So as you start backing away, the creature turns back to Bartleby and starts screaming something at him in like a sort of tantrumy kind of way. And then he raises his hand, and then suddenly the sword disappears from Briar's hand back into his,
Little
and he just
fucker's
starts
attuned to it.
giggling.
uh,
Oh my god.
oh no. Hmm. How to get around the language barrier?
How robust does this little guy look?
Not particularly.
He doesn't look like a. I mean, I know he has a helmet, but he doesn't look like a drow, right? Like he doesn't look like the.
No, I'll post a picture of him real quick.
Hell yeah.
Give me one sec. He's quite diminutive.
He's just a wee little baby. Probably some kind of fiend.
I
Oh, he's
love
so
him.
cute. Look at him. Little baby man. I want to keep him. I'm going to try to cast sleep on him. It only lasts a minute, but I have to roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points the creature can the spell can affect. So I'm hoping he has less hit points.
The problem is if he's only asleep for a minute, that's not enough time to attune to a magic weapon.
Mm.
Oh, but it's enough time to.
Yeah, but I mean, Salim doesn't even know that
Hold
you're
him
trying to
down.
get it or know what's happening with that. I
Yeah.
think they're just trying to like get it to not be
screaming.
screaming and like try to search it or I don't know, do something, maybe tie it up. I don't know. I guess maybe it's not a good idea.
Briar will drop invisibility.
Okay. Do you make your presence known, or
Yeah, she'll stand up next to him.
as you do, he turns and lets out the most excited yelp and goes, "Holly!" and then hugs you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You all begin to feel the ground beneath you start to quake. Like an earthquake beneath your feet.
That's not good.
That'll be it for tonight.
I love him! And he loves you! And that's great.
To be entirely fair, he's a very cute little Blorbo.
Look at his little mask.
I love him so much more than the Osteomancer. I just want my bones.
You have terrible taste. The Osteomancer is clearly.
I want to
an
be clear.
individual with
Out of game,
Out
I
of game,
fucking,
he's hilarious.
I love him.
But
You bring him bones, he's immediately like, what is this?
Yeah.
I just
What,
want some bones.
he's just gonna turn into a like secret Underdark merchant in Roy's world, but he only deals in bones, not coin.
Look, I'm just saying, we befriended so many different monsters at this point. I feel like we can have him join our party.
We just have to continually lie to him the whole time.
Yep.
We shall soon be tromping around the Underdark.
We had to give sweets and candies to keep other beloved creatures in check. I'm sure we can just feed him bones occasionally.
I mean, you're traveling in the Underdark. Clearly, there's lots of bones here.
Yeah, we passed by so many.
You have bones at home.
I did have a terrifying moment where I thought, and I realized after, but in the moment I was like, oh my god, if Briar, I have no idea what the connection was with the sword, and all I knew was that it was like, oh, family instinct. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna sneak up behind and stab him, and I was like, no.
What could this mean? We'll have to find out next week.
It turns out that all you have to do to get a cute little Blurbo to talk to you is look like your
Rather evil twin.
yeah.
Oh, is that why we're projecting onto the Osteomancer? You're like, it doesn't matter, they're fine. They can be good. Just like my evil twin.
No, the evil twin is terrible fucking news.
Listen. There's good in everyone, except for Holly.
Except for Holly.
Except for Holly. Jesus Christ. I love that you like basically just fucking reverse psychology and Salim into like,
Yeah.
oh, you're just gonna be a murderer now, or like, oh, wait, what?
Also, the classic move of like, well, let me roll to see how hard it would be for you to convince
Yeah, no.
natural one. Oh.
Salim is for some reason ashamed and doesn't know why. Fucking
Aw.
bones, bone mancer.
I just want bones.
Bring me bones. I like bones.
I'm a simple man. I just like bones. An awful lot.
I don't put them together
Honestly,
into monsters
vibes.
ever.
Honestly, vibes. I was like, we all have our special interests, okay?
All right, that's fair.
I'm not here to judge his hyperfixations, okay?
Yeah, well,
I'm here to
now if
judge
he's
them a
murdering
little.
people for them, yeah, like there is a limit, but
We don't know that he has murdered anyone for those bones. They could be ethically sourced bones.
in the
Mm,
Underdark,
Yeah, there's a lot of corpses down there. I'm just saying.
there's
To
a
be
lot of ethics
entirely
down in the
fair,
Underdark.
there were a lot of bones of things that fell over the edge of that chasm right outside his door.
He didn't push those people.
I love
Yeah.
that he's literally working as a minion. He's literally following orders of some awful cleric that's literally like plaguing a bunch of people and killing a bunch of people. We're
Yeah,
like,
that guy's a problem. Let's stop that guy.
Yeah. That guy has already manipulated this one.
Yeah.
is that what happened? Oh, okay. I didn't realize
He's a
that.
victim.